Okay, we have a few pretty distinguished speakers today. We have Nikki from Pink Pistols. We have John Kreitz from the California Rifle and Pistol Association. We have, excuse me, I got some notes here. We have Gabriel Silva. I have Gabriel Silva from SIRA, the California Initiative Referendum and Recall Reform Act. He is over there taking signatures and such for his petition. We have Weldon Travis. Please stand for us, Weldon. This gentleman was at the BLM v. Bundy standoff some months ago with his wife, and he's also going to be speaking for us. And we also have Gerald Williamson. He'll be speaking last. He's looking for some votes. He's standing as senatorial candidate. Pardon me? Oh, I beg your pardon. Please, last but not least, Ken right there. He's going to be saying, he's known as Ken RA. He's going to be speaking on the Second Amendment also for us. So I'd like to just start off with a few words. I wrote it down. I couldn't remember it all, so please forgive me. It said that Paul Revere rode through the streets warning that the British are coming during the Revolutionary War. It's been proven many times since that Revolutionary War that the squabble between brothers, England and the United States, has only actually strengthened their bond. I'm here to tell you that indeed the British are here today, standing right here in front of you, supporting your Second Amendment and your Bill of Rights against these people inside this building. Almost 17 years ago I came to this country, and I believe strongly in the rights of the individual to keep and bear arms. Because those rights had been taken from me in 1995 by Tony Blair. He was the leader of the Labour government back in England at the time. Almost 7 years ago, I took my oath of citizenship of this great country. That oath, my wife there from South America did exactly the same thing just about a month ago. And we said, I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen. Very important, this next part. That I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. To the same, and that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by law. That I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law. And that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law. I think I'm doing that today. And that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help me God. As I said, I'm here today to do just that. We're here today to say to the Assemblymen of California, to say to the Senators of California, and to say to the Governor and the Lieutenant Governor of California, that enough is enough! We will no longer stand by and watch you disavow your pledge to support the Constitution of the United States. Upon taking office, California Assemblymen may swear or affirm that they will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Upon taking office, California Senators must swear and affirm that they will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Upon taking office, California governors and lieutenant governors must swear or affirm that they will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. I ask Did they take their oath with their fingers crossed behind their backs? That's my question. I ask, if you're an honest officer of the people, why do you continually to attempt to deceive us by removing the very rights that you liars vowed to uphold?
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, what really made me mad was when I heard that Assemblyman Reggie Jones Sawyer from Southern California, he, ladies and gentlemen, is the epitome of hypocrisy. He swore to uphold the Constitution and then is quoted as saying, "The legislature sometimes ignores whether or not it's constitutional. We go ahead and make laws because we are California, and we do it Hypocrite! What a damned hypocrite. He and his fellow hypocrites inside this building, in their ivory towers, Senator Feinstein, a concealed carry weapons permit holder, doesn't want you to have one. One rule for them, another for us. Their bodyguards and their police protect them in real time. We would have to wait, what, 15 minutes or even longer for a 911 response? That's not to say that we don't appreciate the police, or CHP for that matter. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us. These guys often have a thankless job, but they have nothing to worry about from us. We're no threat to them.
We're their backup.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you.
Who likes matter?
There are just not enough of them to follow us around 24 hours a day. And frankly, given the choice of defending myself or waiting for one of these fine gentlemen, I would prefer my response to be 240 grains of diplomacy delivered at 925 feet per second. How about you? I don't want CSI drawing a line around my body. You'll hear the Second Amendment being quoted several times here today, I'm sure. The constitutional Second Amendment says a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The most important part is the next part. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Exactly what part of shall not be infringed do these damned idiots not understand? Let me spell it out for you, gentlemen, assemblymen, senators, governor, lieutenant governor, Mr. Newsom. Let me explain. Shall not. This means it must not, and if it does, something is very, very wrong. Be infringed means to encroach upon in a way that violates the laws of the people. So, gentlemen, inside the building here, shall not be infringed means that it must not be encroached upon in any way that violates the law. When I took my citizenship test, one of the questions on that test is, what is the Constitution? The answer to that is, it's the supreme law of the land. And anything that these people in this building pass that goes against this is avoidable law. Am I right?
Yeah.
I got mine too, but it's not like that.
Of course I'm right. You knew that before I said it.
Over here.
So, gentlemen and ladies of the California legislature, this is a shot across your bows. Today, we are here peaceably. The next time, we may not be quite so friendly. And we will definitely come in greater numbers. All across America, there's a quiet rage building against the continuous assault of American values. More so now than ever before in the history of America, the concerns and rights and the patience of the people is being tested, tried, and attacked by groups of elitists that are heading us to the destruction of this country. And today is where we start to stop that. Whatever has gone before on the steps here This week is nothing that will compare to when the people rise up. So, legislature, you can take your AB 1673, you can take your AB 1674, your AB 2607, your AB 1695, your AB 1664, and the other bills that the Senate passed just a few weeks back, and you can quietly shove them where the sun don't shine. Because we will not comply! We will not comply! We will not comply! Thank you! More! We will not comply! Sacramento! Did you hear that, gentlemen of the legislature? We will not comply. You persist in making law-abiding citizens into criminals and make criminals into free men by releasing them into a society where they can prey upon the people that you want to disarm. If we have to bury them, hide them, or take our guns to another state, we will not comply with your unconstitutional laws. We will not comply. Thomas Jefferson said it best: laws that forbid the carrying of arms disarm only those who are neither inclined nor determined to commit crimes. Such laws make things worse for the assaulted and better for the assailants. They serve rather to encourage than prevent homicides, for an unarmed man may be attacked with greater confidence than an unarmed one. He also said, the greatest danger to American freedom is a government that ignores the Constitution. And ladies and gentlemen, we have one right here in this building.
Tyranny.
Yeah.
Tyranny.
State tyranny.
So, my friends, I leave you with this. An honest statesman does not fear an armed populace. Corrupt politicians rightly do. And if you leave a gun alone, it will just lie there. If you leave a gun grabber alone, they'll just lie. Thank you.